Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ryan's Fishing Adventures. I'm a little out of breath because I don't know if you can tell, all that over there, all that right there I just cut, and it's thick, it's heavy. Open it up a little bit. It's pretty much like that stuff right there, over there, and right there. Got that all opened up so I can cast across now instead of setting the lure. That's what I'm using today. Leaf and going all the way down there and yanking it off. This is a pretty deep spot right here. And I said, hey, I don't work today. And brought the Honda over. And got the stuff with. And the rod I'm using is a Shimano Integrated Components light action 5'6" reel, rod I mean, not reel. This, I don't know the gear ratio on this one, but it's got 8-pound test I just put on today. Trying now, it's pretty warm out. It's getting pretty dark in the sky, and hopefully we can catch some fish. Just sitting here letting it calm down a little bit in the water, because I was making a pretty big ruckus in the water, letting the fish calm down and all that. And get back to you guys. Not even 10 minutes after I started fishing, it's starting to sprinkle right now. It's a very light sprinkle, but it's light, and it feels like it's gonna get heavier. But oh yeah, neat. So I was coming up here, and is that a big deer track or not? I don't know. I mean, this is the average deer size up here. You got these little tiny ones. There's a big one. Big boy walking through. But I got that spinner, or whatever you want to call it, on. Just sitting there spinning. Might try jigs later in a little bit. I don't know what color I should try. Let's go dark. They're going after nymphs right now, which I probably don't have any dark ones. So I'll probably throw a pink one. Or, yeah, a pink one. Which pink one? Pink with yellow head or pink with pink head? Or something dark, because they're nymphs. Yeah, I'll probably just throw a pink one then. Alright. Give that a shot. Jig it across the bottom, across it and stuff. There's shows in here, some, I think there's brown or brook. I can't remember. I've only caught a couple of them over here. I haven't fished this in a long time. But this used to be my favorite spot. Get a worm on it, and worm, hook, and a little slip sinker. You can't throw it out there, you know, something like that, and catch them all the time. But it's gotten bigger over there, and it's just gotten too dense with the trees and all, so I just brought the cutters over here and started cutting. But it looks a lot better, and before I even go, I might cut more over there too. But yeah, give this a shot quick. If not, oh well. At least I got fishing today. My plan was to go out at the dam again. I really don't want to go to the dam because, you know, I went there 2 times in a row and recorded. I didn't want to go there third time and record because it's just as boring after the first time. So go to a little secret spot. Yeah. Just got a little bite here with a pink jig. All I've been doing is letting it go to the bottom and jigging it like that. And I went to go pull it up to bring it back up, and I had a tug. I don't know if there's any weeds in here or not. Probably a weed or grass, whatever grows in the bottom of riverbeds. Probably that. Either that or it's just getting to my head. One of the two. And I barely slept last night. I'm a little tired right now. It's just so peaceful out here. All I hear is the water rushing and sploosh splash. You don't even hear no cars or nothing. So peaceful out here. Nice and quiet. Yeah, it's starting to rain more. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little harder. There's like no clouds above me. I think I'm starting to hear things too. But, yeah. Well, cut a little more out. And, oof, that was tough. I had to pretty much stand on the stumps that I cut to get the ones that were in the river. I had to cut the ones on land first to get to the ones in the river. So I'm pretty much sitting there looking like a monkey hucking a football. That looks a lot better. Agree or not. To me it does. My plan is to get all of them out there, all the way to that bank right out there, so I can really cast and maybe even fly fish here. And there's enough room. And that'll be pretty good. All the effort has paid off. Sitting there, I got it snagged up here, so I jerked it in. And man, that's a good sizing. And I got it in, I was sitting over there, and I was coming up, and it popped off the line. My lure got stuck up there, but I'm gonna measure this beauty quick. See how long it is. It's about 10.5, 11 inches. I'm gonna let this beauty go. He's very dry. Wow. Finally got one. I think that's the first time I ever caught one without a worm. I was sitting there, I was trying to get those sticks that are floating out there. I got some here. But sitting there, trying to get them. You know what, screw it. So I cast up here, got caught up there, jerked it down, had some weed, grass about right there. So I can get jerked down. So okay, so I reeled it in and got down to about there, and he just took it. And now this is right here. But I got one. Yeah, by the way, it's brook trout that are in here. So that was actually pretty decent brook. Second brook I caught this year. Second brook trout I've caught this year. I can't speak. And I'm gonna keep going at it. I'm gonna try from here once. Cast out that way and bring it in, because he was right in the middle there. Oh, I thought I scared him all the way, cutting the trees down, but hey. Got one. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it quits today. I've been out here for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Only caught that one fish. Couldn't tell if I was getting bites or I was just bumping on something under there, but I'm gonna head out. I had a good day. What's that? That's a piece of metal, but I had a good day. I mean, I know I only caught one fish, but still, hey, better than nothing. And wasn't that bad of size either. Would have been an eater, but Charles isn't open, and yeah, so there's been ducks in this area, right up there. Or clear some of that out with the brush hog and shoot them. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ryan's Fishing Adventures, and please like and subscribe.